What if I told you that you could own over 28,000 different companies across 45 countries, generate $242 in passive income annually on every $10,000 invested, and it would only cost you $4.40 per year to maintain? I spent the last month verifying every single number, and today I'm breaking down my complete 5 ETF global portfolio. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact blueprint to copy this strategy, whether you're investing $100 or $100,000. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm simply sharing my research and personal strategy. Always do your own research before investing. Quick favor, hit like and subscribe right now so YouTube shows this to more people who need to see it. Let me show you why only 5 ETFs is all you need. Most people overcomplicate investing. Warren Buffett told his wife to put 90% in the S&P 500 and 10% in bonds, but we can do even better. This 5 ETF strategy solves 3 massive problems. First, expense ratios that kill your returns. The average mutual fund charges 0.44%. That's $44 per year on $10,000. This portfolio costs 0.044%. Just $4.40 per year. Over 30 years on $100,000, you'll save $30,000 to $60,000 in fees alone. Second problem, lack of true diversification. Most portfolios concentrate in one country or asset class. This portfolio gives you 28,000 holdings across 45 countries in 4 different asset classes. Third problem, time commitment. This takes 30 minutes to set up and 30 minutes per year to maintain. That's it. No stock picking, no day trading, no stress. Here are the 5 ETFs. VTI at 40%. That's Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, holding 3,600 U.S. companies, with a 0.03% expense ratio and 1.10% dividend yield. VEA at 20%. Vanguard FTSE Developed Markets ETF, with 3,923 stocks in 23 developed countries, 0.03% expense ratio, and 2.73% yield. VWO at 10%. Vanguard FTSE Emerging Markets ETF, with 518 stocks in developing countries, 0.07% expense ratio, and 2.79% yield. BND at 20%. Vanguard Total Bond Market ETF, holding 10,005 bonds, 0.03% expense ratio, and 3.83% yield. VNQ at 10%. Vanguard Real Estate ETF, with 157 REITs, 0.13% expense ratio, and 3.96% yield. Together, these 5 funds cost you $4.40 annually on $10,000 and generate $242.70 in passive income. Let me break down what you actually own. VTI at 40% is your foundation. This holds every major American company: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Google, Meta, Nvidia, plus 3,600 other companies from mega cap to small cap. You get technology at 27.8%, financials at 15.5%, like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, consumer discretionary at 14.7%, with Amazon and Tesla, healthcare at 13.4%, including United Health and Johnson & Johnson, and industrials at 11.7%. If you invest $4,000 in VTI, that's 40% of $10,000. It costs you $1.20 per year and generates $44 in annual income. That's $3.67 every single month. Why 40%? The U.S. represents 60% of global market capitalization and has the most innovative companies and strongest investor protections. 40% gives you heavy exposure without putting all eggs in one basket. VEA at 20% gives you international diversification. This holds 39,023 stocks across 23 developed countries outside the U.S. You get Europe at 52.3%, including the UK, France, Germany, and Switzerland. Pacific region at 38.5%, with Japan, Australia, Singapore, and Hong Kong. Canada at 8.5%. This is crucial because it provides currency diversification and exposure to different economic cycles. Notice the dividend yield, 2.73%, much higher than VTI's 1.10%. On a $2,000 investment, you pay 60 cents per year in fees and collect $54.60 in annual income. That's $4.55 every month from international companies. This fund survived the 2008 financial crisis and European debt crisis, proving its resilience. VWO at 10% captures emerging markets, the growth engines of tomorrow. This holds 50/18 stocks, with China at 43.9% in technology and manufacturing, Taiwan at 16.1%, dominated by TSMC, which makes chips for Apple and NVIDIA. India at 10.3%, with booming technology and consumer sectors. Brazil at 5.6% in agriculture and mining, and South Africa at 3.9%. These are future economic powerhouses. India is expected to be the third largest economy by 2030. Brazil's middle class is exploding. Your $1,000 investment costs 70 cents per year and generates $27.90 annually. That's $2.33 monthly. Why only 10%? Emerging markets are more volatile, so 10% gives you meaningful growth exposure without excessive risk. BND at 20% is your portfolio's safety net. This holds 10,005 bonds, 59.4% U.S. government bonds, and 40.6% investment-grade corporate bonds. Bonds are critical because they often rise when stocks fall, providing your cushion during crashes. In 2022, stocks fell 18%, but bonds only fell 13%. So this portfolio dropped 15 to 17% instead of the full 18%. In the 2020 COVID crash, stocks plummeted 35% in March, but with 20% bonds, this portfolio only fell 18 to 20%. That's half the decline, and recovery happened in just 2 to 3 months. Your $2,000 bond investment costs 60 cents per year, but generates $76.60 annually. That's the highest income of all 5 ETFs at $6.38 every month. Bonds provide stability, predictable income, and capital preservation. The NQ at 10% completes your diversification with real estate. This holds 157 real estate investment trusts that by law must pay 90% of income as dividends. You own data centers like Equinix, where cloud computing happens, cell towers like American Tower for 5G infrastructure, warehouses like Prologis that house Amazon distribution centers, apartment buildings, office buildings, and healthcare facilities. Real estate provides inflation protection because rents rise with inflation and property values increase over time. Your $1,000 investment costs $1.30 per year, the highest expense ratio, but still incredibly low, and generates $39.60 annually at $3.30 monthly. This 3.96% yield is your second highest income source. Now, let's talk about the complete income picture. On a $10,000 investment, you receive $242.70 per year. That's $20.22 every single month in passive income. VTI generates $44. VEA gives you $54.60. VWO produces $27.90. BND delivers the most at $76.60. And VNQ adds $39.60. Set these dividends to automatically reinvest, and they buy more shares, which generate more dividends, creating a compound growth accelerator. On $100,000, you'd receive $24,027 annually, or $202 monthly in passive income. Let me show you the wealth-building potential. If you invest $500 per month, here's what happens assuming 7% average annual returns. Put $200 monthly in VTI, $100 in VEA, $50 in VWO, $100 in BND, and $50 in VNQ. After 5 years, You've invested $30,000, but your portfolio is worth $36,142. The market added over $6,000. After 10 years, you've put in $60,000, but you have $83,291. After 20 years, you contributed $120,000, but your portfolio is worth $242,331. The market added $122,000, more than you contributed. After 30 years, you invested $180,000 total, but your portfolio is worth $589,020. The market generated $409,000. That's 227% growth. The market does most of the heavy lifting. Your job is just to stay consistent. Annual maintenance is simple. Once per year in January, log in and check if any position is more than 5% off target. If VTI grew to 45% instead of 40%, sell 5% and buy underweighted positions to rebalance. Verified dividends are reinvesting correctly and automatic investments are working. That's it. 30 minutes once per year. No daily checking, no panic selling, no trying to time the market. Understanding risk is crucial. In bad years, expect 15 to 20% declines. In 2022, this portfolio dropped 15 to 17%, while all stock portfolios fell 18 to 25%. Recovery took 8 months. During normal years, expect 8 to 12% gains. Good years bring 15 to 25% returns. The long-term average is about 7% annually. This portfolio is right for you if you can invest for 10+ years, can tolerate 15 to 20% swings, won't panic sell during crashes, and want passive wealth building. It's not right if you need money within 5 years or lose sleep when markets drop. For more stability, increase bonds to 40%. For more growth, increase stocks to 80%. Compare this to alternatives. Average mutual funds cost $44 per year on $10,000. 10 times more than this portfolio's $440. Over 30 years on $100,000, mutual funds cost you an extra $30,000 to $60,000. 90% of actively managed funds underperform the market anyway. Robo-advisors charge $25 to $50 annually on $10,000, still 5 to 10 times more expensive than doing it yourself. On $100,000, robos cost $250 to $500 per year versus your $44. Over 30 years, that's $20,000 to $40,000 in extra fees. The trade-off is robos need zero effort, while this needs 30 minutes annually. You decide if the savings are worth minimal effort. Here's what this portfolio really gives you. You own 28,000 securities across 45 countries. United States represents 48%, Europe 13%, Pacific 8%, emerging markets 10%. You have 4 asset classes: U.S. stocks, international stocks, bonds, and real estate. All major sectors are covered, with technology at 27.8%, financials at 15.5%, consumer at 14.7%, healthcare at 13.4%, and more. This is true global diversification, protecting you from single-country risk while exposing you to worldwide growth. The numbers one more time. Total cost, $4.40 per year on $10,000, less than a coffee. Total income, $242.70 annually. Setup time, 30 minutes. Annual maintenance, 30 minutes. Long-term results, $10,000 becomes $75,909 in 30 years. Or $500 monthly becomes $589,020. This isn't get rich quick, it's get rich slowly and build wealth certainly. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. If you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe for more no-nonsense wealth-building content. Drop a comment below telling me if you're going to try this 5 ETF approach. Share this with someone intimidated by investing. Here's to building wealth the simple way.